be second down. Darnold running the option to the right side. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Herbert.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Read option. Here's Herbert.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
3rd and 4.
Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. On 1st down, Mahomes.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
So just 3 yards on the and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Now Mahomes. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
The throw for Tony is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Starting on the ground with Herbert. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Darnold. That is incomplete.
Well, he left no doubt about that one, because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there's no way that ball was going to be caught.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Grant Delpit in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think we could all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now it's Darnold. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by McManus is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together, but that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught at the 5. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense helped. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
run it here on the jet sweep. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Darnold on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Darnold trying to hustle everybody along with the clock moving. Second and long. It's incomplete.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to third and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
On third down, Herbert. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Jake Bailey now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Down to the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 79 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half, they did
down the numbers. There he goes. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So a big-time run from a guy who doesn't have the worst legs, but you don't see this every day from him.
He used what we call deceptive speed. I think a lot of it was the defense was absolutely in shock that he took off and ran, and he ran it really well.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. Pushed. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 12-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on.